Yeah. Hello out there. This is our next assignment or activity, I guess. Next activity for math is to use that dot paper I left for you. Uh, I can't remember if I cut this up or if I gave you the whole sheet. Um, but you'll notice they're in little sections. Yeah, sections. They're like pre-cut. So anyway, what you're gonna do is start with like some of you probably already cut these out, so you have them in here. What you do is you take them out, and you're going to color them, or you're going to color fractions that match these. All right. So, for example, 3/4, and I remember here that fourths are yellow. So, you need to make what would I call this? The fraction bar, and I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna make it square, right? And then color three of them. 1, 2, 3. And then you take some sort of cutting tool. I have this handy. I don't know what this thing is called, but it's one of my favorite art tools because it allows me to cut just the top layer of something, and if it's a sticker, well, it goes here. So there you go. Now we got this. Now, do you have to do a sticker? No, you don't have to. The cool thing about it, though, is it's easier for some people to draw like fifths, right? I could do 1, 2, 3. You also don't have to make it a like a rectangle, right? Because these are equal sized, and fifths are they green? Yeah, green. So 4/5 would be, I'll make it creative and do like that. Leave this one over there undone. So you could do this, or you could draw it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And you color 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So however you want to do it, you could do this way or that way. Whatever your pleasure is when it comes to representing fractions. I would actually, you know what? I'll hold off. But another thing we're going to do is we're going to represent it in a number line. So if you had, so take this and put it sideways, I guess. So if you had thirds, so that's 0/3, 1, 2, 3. That's 3/3. And how would we represent that? Well, we'd have to fill it, right? It's a bar. So, maybe we'll do jumps like this. 1, 2, 3. And that would equal 3/3. Because the thing about fractions that hopefully my live streams would say, I'm talking about donuts. Donuts. Hopefully what your takeaway from that is that fractions aren't always this. They're not always that. They're not always this. They could be, where's another third? Thirds are pretty easy for me to draw. I'm looking 2 halves. It's pretty easy. Oh, I know. I'll do 2 halves. Like, what are halves? Halves are pink. Yeah. You know, we did these for a while. So sometimes fractions will look like this. They can even. These fractions. Oh, here I'll do a fourth. Another fourth. So let's say there's 4. I like to draw. I don't know if you've noticed, but I like to draw people like this. And it's because my parents got my sister and me these little wooden toys, and 4 to 4. And what they did, like these little wooden toys, they had no arms or facial features. They were just little round heads on a little cone-shaped body. So if you compare these two, which are bigger? Which more full? Well, 3/4 is less full than 4/4. That's why you know 3/4 is bigger than 4/4. So go ahead with your green cards. If you don't have these, I have them. You know what? I'll find a link and I'll put them in our math page, assignments page. Blah blah blah. All right, so I'm going to pause it, come back, and show you some other. Whoa, where are you going? Boop. Show you some other ways to represent fractions. So I am back, ready to glue, because I used something and then I smudged it. So the drawback of these is if you use markers, you're in good shape. If you try to use crayons, bleh. So I'm gonna have to find a replacement for that. The other good news is if you want to use grid paper, you are certainly welcome to use grid paper, because that, especially for things with big numbers, you know, ninths, 12ths, it might help to have a grid paper where you can draw a 3x4, 2x6. Probably couldn't fit a 1x12. That'd be too skinny. But yeah, different rectangles. But again, it doesn't. Where's my fifth? It doesn't have to be a rectangle. In fact, I'm looking at this. I already did a grid, right? So I'll get rid of that and just do my kind of my specialty. And it's 0, so it's 0 ninths. I'm not going to color any of these in. And whoa, my little person got a. Oh, you know what? I'll help the whoever's playing this game. I'll help them out by making it a square, right? Because it's three across and 3 down. So it's like this rectangle. It's 3 across and 3 down. All right, you have a bunch. How many do you have? So when I sent this home, there were 3 sheets. Only these 2, so 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 32, 32, and then what's 64, 96? So 96, 97, 98, 98 cards. Get started. Har. And then yeah, these little envelopes make a nifty sorting spot. So I'm going to finish all of these and put them in there. All right. Have fun with your fractions. Aloha and au revoir.